So we live in an old Victorian home. It's about 130 years old. We run a bed and breakfast. And one of the challenges we run into in the wintertime is it can get really dry in the house, which leads to a lot of static electricity. So I bought a new humidifier. We're going to unbox this, get it set up, see if we can help cut down on some of the static electricity that builds up in the wintertime in our old home. In this video, we're going to do a review of the Hiswelle Ultrasonic Cool Mist Humidifier. It's a pretty full-functioned whole house humidifier. It can support up to, I believe, 2,000 square feet, although I think it's more likely to cover probably about 1,000 square feet, but it's still quite a high output unit. It's got a lot of customization, a lot of functionality to it. You can set humidity levels anywhere from 40% to 95% relative humidity. That can be adjusted in increments of 5% relative humidity. There's 4 different mist levels, with 1 being the lightest output and 4 being the greatest input. It does include a sleep function on the front, so you press the button, it'll dim the display or basically turn the display off completely, but will continue to operate as normal. It includes a UV lamp to protect against bacteria growth, mold growth, so it's a nice feature. It has intermittent misting, so it can run in intervals of 1, 3, or 5 minutes. So, for example, 5-minute interval, which is currently set to, it will run for 5, shut off for 5, run for 5, shut off for 5, assuming it needs to humidify the area. That also has a timer, so it will run from anywhere from 1 to 16 hours, so you can adjust that timer accordingly. It also includes caster wheels, so you can roll the unit around wherever you need to place it. Although it is very lightweight without any water in there, it only weighs a couple pounds. It's about 17 liters or almost 4.5 gallons of water. So it will run for quite some time without needing to be refilled. And it's quite simple just to fill it via the top. You just pour water right in there. You just have to be careful not to pour water into the center column, because that will stop the mist function from working. There you go, pretty straightforward for assembly. Has the option, if you want to use an essential oil, you can put a couple drops in the back side. There's a tray back here, should pop out. Yep, there you go. And in the top, there's just a spot to put a couple little drops of essential oil if you wanted to have an aroma. I think we'll skip that for now. So I'm gonna pause this, take it up to where it's gonna sit, and we'll put some water in it and fire it up. All right, you can see it is cranking out the mist right now. I think I have it set on the highest level of mist output based on the display down there. If you see the number 4, that indicates the highest level mist output. It's showing 42% relative humidity. I have it set for 40%, so I would expect it to cut in and out as the system detects the relative humidity. The light in the far top right is the UV light, so I have the UV light turned on inside to kind of cut down on bacteria, those type of things. And so far, so good. Like I said, it's cranking out the mist. I'll turn the mist down to its lowest setting. Let's take the mist volume down to 1. And you can see it's pretty much disappeared. This will be mist volume number 2. 3 and 4. So I'll probably run it on 4 for a while just to see how well we get the moisture into the air, because it is very dry in the house right now, which creates a lot of problems like static electricity for the sheets in the bed. Our guests really don't like to get zapped while they're sleeping, so we'll let that run for a while. So yeah, that's about it. So far, seems pretty straightforward. I think it's about 4 gallons of water that it holds. I would anticipate going through that pretty quickly while it's on this mode. But like I said, we'll probably dial this back after a while once we get it using it for a while. So it's kind of nice if you want to move it around from place to place. There are 4 little wheels there, so you can move it easily enough. And it completely comes apart in basically 3 or 4 sections, 4 if you want to count the tree at the top. So you could take the top 3 sections out and just carry the bottom to wherever you need to fill it with water. The drawback to that being that the pump's in this section with display panel on the front and hangs down from the bottom, so you'd get obviously water in that area. So you'd want to either have a towel down to set that down or a place to put the top so it doesn't get on your floor.